Welcome to DNA Girls blog 2.5. Yeah, I do have a half, and I think I'll put that under outtakes. I'm gonna have an outtake section. Trust me, it catches me way out of character. Doesn't mean it's not me, it's just out of character. And if you know me, I guess I could be somewhat boring, somewhat weird, confusing. I try to hold to whatever's proper for that moment. But for now, let me start off with letting you guys know I am a gamer. I admit I can't game right now because I'm also grown up. Yeah, grown up. And you can't see my hand moving, but I'm doing the little wood things. But I am grown up now. I'm admitting that. By the way, to the younger peeps, enjoy your life. Don't waste it. I know I've wasted it. Although, at the same time, I made sure that once I was diagnosed with my sickness, I went out, had a blast, because it's a progressive disease and just gets worse and worse. Might as well live my life while I can. So dropped everything else, had a serious relationship, and he was kind enough to take me out to enjoy all the things I should do, as well as all the things I still want to do over and over and over again. One of those things, one of those things for sure is raving. Nighttime clubbing to some awesome electronic music. Drum and bass was my poison. And this took over for the gaming that we used to do. I am a gamer. Shoot hard gamer. Started off with, Activision, Atari 2600. I was a little kid back then. I'm not crazy old or anything like that. But it's what Daddy nursed me with. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. God bless you. And then when I was old enough, I got a NES. Not Super. I got the NES. And I was definitely hooked to the gaming side of things. And kept on keeping on going all the way to the PC, and I became a huge PC gamer. Trademark, whatever I'm supposed to say. But I was all into games. Talking about, and I was so happy that, one of my first relationships coming out of high school, he's a major gamer. He ended up working with me in the video game store in high school. Oh, no, take it back. After high school, worked in a video game store. One of the best jobs I ever had, which led me to starting my own video game company. Kinda, sorta. I was a dealer. Woo. I sold video games on eBay. This is back in 95. Yeah, this is old. But made me some good money, and it being my first company definitely ran into some faults. I found that as of recently, I am an entrepreneur. Yes, I can say that word. I am an entrepreneur. I have ideas for companies. I have ideas for trademarks, copyrights, left and right. But until recently, I didn't get out of my shell. I believe, my fiance helped me with the whole reaching out to people I don't know, to the point where I actually said hi to one of his favorite singers. Go Mike Doughty. He's one of mine as well. So Mike Doughty for one of mine. I have no idea. I didn't really reach out to Dan Black. He came up and started speaking to me after a concert, which just got me all Twitter-pated. That man's just adorable, great, with a UK accent, of course. Electronic star from the UK. And for Crystalia, you still have to send me that picture of me kissing him. I admit it to the world right now. I kissed Dan Black. Of course, it's a little Asian, out of respect. Kiss on the cheeks. However, I would love to have the picture back. So, am I off topic? Alright, so going back to relationships and gaming. I am hardcore gamer. hardcore. Although, as of recently, the aging process and all that. Yeah, yeah. All you producers, directors of games, you need to make it more accessible for your uh, 30, 50-year-olds, 30, 60-year-olds, 32, 60-year-olds. We are gamers. We are true to life gamers. We're just getting older. And you guys are too. So I suggest help us out with the. Oh, let's see. How you guys line up the games would be good. Mainly, okay, we need to use the bathroom more often. We actually have important calls to take. It's not like when we're kids. Oh, my girlfriend's calling me. Oh, my boyfriend's calling me. Oh, and yeah, back then we didn't even have pagers, so it's called run to the phone, run to the phone, and yeah, run to the phone because our text was pager code. Yes, I still remember the pager code. It's wonderful because I spoke to other geeks at an RSA conference. Yeah, it's a security conference. This geek went professional. I got to speak and chat with other geeks who remember the old page code. We were speaking to each other in code, which eventually turned into programming code and onward to networking codes. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm being distracted. Someone's singing in the background. And really high pitched and not sounding so great. But, okay, focus. Alright, so is this what I want to be? DNA girl? All about gaming? Used to be all about gaming. Then, I happened to fall for someone in the same university who had the same interests as me, same career goals. And in that transaction, the gaming kind of got put to the side. Just kind of. We still spent all night playing, what was it? All I remember, Headshot. Yeah. If you can match up Headshot. Oh yeah, I can. No, I can. Nope, matched it up, so wrong game in my head. Yeah, I play that much too, where I have this little index of games that I've played. Up here, somewhere. I'd like to trade that in for some programming and some security and some telecommunication stuff. But back to the story. In college, I met up with this guy, same goals, same attractions of sorts. Yeah, I'm not attracted to myself, don't worry. Same gaming type. So we spent all night gaming. We played Doom. Well, no, I think we did play Doom. Doom 3? Or I could be way far off. Yeah, I'm way far off. Well, either way, we gamed FPS all night, and then eventually it turned into Warcraft Online, some WoW. I still miss those days of Headshot. I think he does too. Yeah, can't really do that. If you see the shaking in his hand. Okay. Producers of games, you guys need to make exceptions. Somewhat handicap accessible games would be good. I am a gamer. How do I know this? Okay, you can laugh. So I got my games on my iPod, and I'm also advertising for Hello Kitty, Go Sanrio. But on my iPod, I do have games, some of which help me with controlling my hands. One of them being, what are you? Something, oh, why do I say Tumblebugs? Oh, Tumblebugs, that was an awesome game. But, I'm wasting your time right now. I'm still going to let you know that this is what I do. I game, I study, I read books, I read magazines. And my books and magazines, the books, I tend to lean towards legal stories. And I think there's Philadelphia Lawyer or something. But I will head on to logbooks. I did love that one class in college, business law. great class. So I took my business law, and I probably would have rocked in chemistry, assuming someone didn't bump into me and spill 14 moles of hydrochloric acid on my leg. Yeah, that was not cool. It ate through the apron, it ate through my clothes. I had to leave my next class early to steal some clothes, take a shower in the gym, and rush home. But I'm talking too much. I need to control that. I brought this up because I want to let you know I still game. Sure, I could have a Game Boy, but I'm not too into Nintendo games anymore. Unless, of course, the guys are sitting around and we could do, like, multiplayer. Multiplayer games are always great. So, I mean, Mario Party, yeah, that was great. Even all the way down to the point where I had the N64 Stigmata. Yeah, part of me is sick and kind of wishes that blister was still there. Just out of proof, yeah, I am gamer. But you'd think that, yeah, I should just be happy that I had the blister when I went to E3. Good times. I don't know, do you think there's a way I'd be able to get in there again? It did make sense for me to be in there before, as I did own a gaming company. However, that's all tales for another time. It was my start to entrepreneurship. And amongst the entrepreneurship, mine is a non-profit, not gaming now. It's a non-profit helping children in third world countries. And it makes me feel good. Yay! You're asking how the heck could I do that if I was making money through the gaming? Well, aside from owning my own gaming company, that was really fun. Aside from that, after that, I did go back to college for my telecommunications degree, where it got interrupted by the dot-com crash, and I really just need to make a run for it and make sure I can afford myself. So, got boosted into the IT world, which is where I live. Well, sure, no, I live in a hospital. My mind's up in the IT world. It's also out in third world countries trying to figure out ways to help these children. So I'm split all over the place, which is probably a good reason to not be in a relationship right now. My mind's just not here, doesn't have time for you. I've got, 2.5 businesses to run, as well as church. I have plans for church too. GT peeps, you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, give it a year or so. I will be in the Bay Area. I am staying in the Bay Area. I have some other responsibilities here in the Bay I need to take care of before going off to start off the Philippines. Gives me a couple years here, and in which I'm okay with renewing my contract with Sprint. Why Sprint, you say? Well, because they have the HTC Evo, which is a beautiful handheld device, touchscreen of course. I've loved HTC devices for a while. I think I've had this phone, and sorry for the shakes. This phone is the HTC Touch Pro 2. I loved it. However, over the years, my contact list has grown. I have at the very least, 700 contacts. And I'm surprised my phone just doesn't explode when I turn it on, when I open up the address book. This thing can't handle that many contacts, I promise you that. Yeah, when I said explode, that is a bit of tech cynicism there. It's true. It's sad, but it's true to life fact. It cannot handle 700 contacts. So, the next phone, I'm excited for this, is the HTC Evo. I'll give you a rundown of that real quick. It is a Droid. Go Google Droids, and there's a Google conference in San Francisco starting tomorrow. Yeah, but I can't do that. I'll be at the Cisco in Irvine. conference tomorrow. And honestly, the Google conference is just for developers. I'm not a programmer. And the CEO, network operations kind of person. As cute and beautiful as I think some programs are written, that's still not my field, and I know that's not one of those things I have the talent for. And maybe I should just end this because it's just a bunch of blabbering. Why do I do this? Why the heck do I do these videos if I just keep on keeping on with the talk? It's because I'm a Toastmaster. I need to learn and practice my speech and to move those little tummy butterflies away. I do get anxiety. I know this because when I met, my favorite hockey players, for some strange reason, I switched languages. I am knowledgeable in a few languages. The Japanese has, gone by. I haven't practiced that in forever. However, when I did meet this one player, who I totally look up to, he's not even Japanese. But all of a sudden, when I spoke in Japanese. I haven't spoken Japanese in probably 10 years. But it came out. It came out. Even the Asian customs just saying thank you, bowed head, hands together, thank you. That isn't me. I'm true to life, American. Filipino, you will catch me in some of these videos with some little things. Let me get you accustomed to it right now. Okay, so, ouch, aray, peekaboo, balaga. And, yeah, you'll hear Jusko, and oh my gosh, as well as, my medicine's coming up. You can check this out. Thank you. And if you want that translated, that's salamat. Salamat po, out of respect. So I do know some Tagalog, as well as a few other Filipino dialects. And here's what's going to throw you off. I'm also learning Hindi. And to add to this little brain of mine, somehow, I'm going to push in enough knowledge to pass my Cisco exam, which I'm behind on, only because the helpful person in me can't just let my relatives hang and not file their, not file their retirement. So I'm helping relatives file their retirement while I'm here in the hospital, trying to run a company in a third world country and going for a Cisco exam while trying. I've put the Hindi on hold. I've promised one of the nurses that I'd teach her how to use the computer if she only speaks to me in Hindi and works on my accent. Yeah, I don't even speak Tagalog. I figured that when I move out there one day, I'll pick it up. I know I'll pick it up, since I already understand everything they say. I can pick it up, and it's really difficult right now to pick up Hindi, as I know for other Americans or English people, and you don't know that. You guys don't know you have an accent, but trust me, you do. Just like another person comes from another country, comes around you, is speaking English, but you can see they have an accent. Same way, the other way around. As much as I might know Filipino, as much as I may have studied Filipino, if I speak any one of the dialects out there, no matter how long I've been there, I will have an American accent. So, that's why I have no problem with trying to pick up Hindi. Now here's the funny part. I've made up a new language. It's called Hindi Pina, because I know Filipino definitely more than I know Hindi. And somewhere while I'm practicing my Hindi, as I'm speaking, when I run out of the word, my Filipino kicks in. So I start off the sentence in Hindi, the middle question mark section in Filipino, ending with Hindi. Hindi Pino. I'll come back to you with maybe a sentence or two one of these days. However, yeah, I'm still rambling. Let me shut this off. I'll try this again. Bye.